This is Down to the Wire 513.
Everybody else can shut up. It is time.
Ooh, Flyman ran.
Back in the building, man.
Yo, we in the building. We back.
Make sure y'all follow us on everything Down to the Wire 513. Yo, happy Sports and Spirits Friday. Down to the Wire 513. How are you feeling, good brother?
Hey, man, feeling great. Beautiful day outside. Great week, man. How you feeling?
Hey, man, glad the week is finally over, man. Honestly, man, football season, man, you just want the weekend to get here so you can just chill, watch football.
Get to the games, man. You're right. That's what somebody asked me. Like, you just my birthday this weekend? I said, in the weekend, I'll plan on doing watch football. I'll plan on doing.
That's the mood I was in. Even though my team had a Thursday night game last night, entertaining game, decent game, but we came up short again. As I predicted, I didn't pick us to win.
Yeah, yeah. It was definitely an entertaining game, though. It was back and forth. Y'all had a late push, trying to come back, but it didn't work out for you guys. I wasn't on the show Wednesday. You guys held it down. Good job, by the way, man. I killed it.
Appreciate it.
But I don't know. I forget what I picked on Wednesday, but I should have known. Team with Kirk Cousins is not going to win a primetime game. It might not be his fault. He did have a pretty good game numbers wise, but they're going to lose the game if he's on the team.
Well, he had a great game. Like I said, yeah. you can't say that this was Kirk Cousins' fault. It was turnovers. That's all it was.
Yeah, he did have a turnover, but still, it wasn't on him.
Hell, the first quarter, neither team wanted the damn ball. Turnovers back to back.
I was playing giveaway first quarter, man.
But yeah, man. Just to show that we fought back, man, going against the defending NFC North champions. Turnovers, man. I tweeted this last night, man. We are a Kirk Cousins interception last week, right before halftime, and a Justin Jefferson fumble last night from possibly being 2-0. So
yeah,
that's the difference.
That Jay Jettis fumble, man.
Yeah,
they gotta change that rule though, man. I think that rule is bullshit. The fact that the offense doesn't get a chance to retain the ball, even if they would have clearly got the ball back, probably, or even if it go out of bounds. Like if a fumble goes out of bounds regularly, it goes back to the offense.
Right.
I think they should try to change that. I don't think that's fair, to be honest.
Yeah, something I think they definitely need to look at. I wasn't like too mad, like, oh, that's a bullshit rule. I mean, but I did see a lot of people mad over it on Twitter. My fault. My point during time is like, damn, just hold on to the damn ball.
Hold on to the ball. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't irate about it, like, oh man, change the rule right now. But it was like, I only see when I'm playing video games mostly like, oh damn, that should be my ball still. But it's the rule. He should know the rule. So hold on to the ball, bro.
Yeah,
he took accountability for it. He said my bad, on the sideline. He knew it. When you saw Mo, he definitely didn't have to control the ball. So it's home.
Facts. Yeah.
Get over the goal line. Kind of like who was it? Was it Deshaun Jackson? Was it Deshaun Jackson?
Oh yeah, Deshaun.
Years ago, where he let the ball go for like, hold on to the ball, bro. Just hold on to the ball. Cross the goal line first, and then do what you want to do. Spike it, throw it into the crowd. Do what you want to do with the ball, but hold on to it till you cross the goal line.
Yeah. But that was a great start. Back-to-back weeks, good Thursday night football games. Hopefully, man, the trend continues. Because last year, them Thursday night games was, whew.
The problem was they kept putting the Broncos on there, and they kept letting Russ cook. And Russ was making some bullshit. That was the problem.
Well, we talked about it a little bit on the show Wednesday. I know NFL, man, they're gonna have to do a lot of flexing because the Jets got 5 primetime games, and honestly, Doc said it depends if the Jets win. Bruh, don't nobody want to see like 2 weeks. Don't want to see Patrick Mahomes versus Zach Wilson.
Yeah, we don't want to see it. We all know primetime games are mostly about the quarterbacks these days. The NFL is very quarterback driven these days, and we don't want to see Zach Wilson in primetime. Now, if they make a move to possibly get someone else, I watched the show, listened to the show on Wednesday, even though I wasn't able to be on. You guys talked about possibilities for the Jets. If they go out and get somebody else, possibly that can make them, a strong contender, a serious strong contender again, then hey, possibly leave them on the primetime schedule. But until then, pull them off the games, man.
Yeah, facts. we'll see. We'll see what the NFL does, man. But as I said on Wednesday, man, shout out to the Jets for getting that gutsy win on Monday night.
Hell of a win, man. Hell of a win. I know it wasn't on Wednesday. What's going on with Josh Allen, bro? What's going on, bro? Is it Dayball leaving and he just like don't know how to play quarterback anymore? That he don't know how to quarterback coach anymore, or offensive coordinator anymore? What's going on?
No, that's just what you get with Josh Allen. I mean, you get the good with the bad, and he's careless. He's like I said, he does a lot of good for you at quarterback, but he's careless with the ball.
A lot of things that he does that can't anyone else do. But there's some things that he does that Patrick Mahomes and Joe Burrow wouldn't dare even think about trying because it's just terrible play. Yeah. He tries it and it doesn't work out for him well sometimes. It makes it look terrible.
Yeah. Well, he got Stephon Diggs on this team, so he better get this shit together before Diggs gets upset and ask out. So
it happened. Speaking of that, we saw some of that last night with the Eagles. AJ Brown, they were winning the game, and he on the sideline crying. Well, I'm gonna assume he's crying. I'm gonna assume that he was mad about not getting the ball that many times. He only had 4 targets, I think, up to this point. He's on the sideline arguing with Jalen Hurts about not getting the ball. I'm assuming.
Yeah, but at that point, if you watch the game, like the Vikings, we did everything not to give up the deep pass, like beat, and it was in second quarter. Yeah, it was a second quarter shit. I think they ran the ball like 14 straight times, 11 straight times. Son went right downfield and scored all runs. So
I think that's why he's mad. It's like we're not mixing up enough, bro. If they can't stop the run, what are you crying about, bro? Y'all are scoring the ball. Like be a good teammate.
Yeah,
like that's what I do not like when your team is winning and you got a player who thinks that he's more important to the team. That's what I don't like, and that's when I see. Now they have good leadership over there. I think Jalen Hurts is a great leader, so I think he'll be able to hone it in. But when you don't have good leadership, those are things that will ruin a good season for a team.
Yeah, not sure, and I don't think he got targeted that much in week 1 either. But hey, as long at the end of the day, as long as your team's winning, as long as you show up when it matters, which is the playoffs.
That's all. You know why you're there. They know why you're there. Y'all winning games still. Trust me, they're gonna need you when it matters.
You got the money already. Like, what you bitching for? Like,
you're in the game, bro. They're not gonna cut you. They know how important you are to their offense. They went out there and got you. They know how important you are. They didn't wait around and just get you on a whim. They went out there and got you, bro. They know how important you are to their offense. Like, chill out. Same thing with Stephon Diggs. Chill out, bro. They know how important you are. Chill the fuck out.
Last thing I got just based off last night's game, man. Fans. I'm not really sure what fans they were, man, but y'all got to chill, man. Alexander Madison, man. He I've been on record saying I don't think he's the right starter for us. I don't think he should have been.
You've been saying that for a long time. You said that when y'all didn't bring back, or I didn't want to pay Damico. You said that. You said, what are we gonna do? We're gonna bring somebody else in because my understanding ain't gonna be we're gonna go to him. I don't know if he's gonna be the guy.
And I still don't think he is the guy.
Yeah, I went to him, but
But he doesn't deserve to be called in the N-word, or like I said, he received 60. Says he received 60 messages on IG being called the N-word. People mad at him for fantasy football and all that stuff. Man, it ain't that serious, bro.
It's not that serious, man. It's not that serious. And that's one thing that I really don't like about the whole fantasy football and the whole betting culture we have these days. We see it all the time where you see a lot in basketball too, because the fans are a lot closer to the players in basketball, where the guys be calling the players out because they're mad about the bets or mad about the fantasy or mad about whatever they're mad about. It's like, bro, I'm not thinking about your fantasy or your bets, bro. I'm thinking about my game. I'm not worried about what you got on your money on right now, bro. Like, fuck your money. Honestly, you want to be real? Fuck your money.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not caring about that. I care about my game and how I want to play and how I need to play for my team to win.
Yeah, so
yeah, fans, chill out, man. I'm not a fan of that. Chill out.
I hope it wasn't Vikings fans, but I know the Vikings and Madison, they put out a statement basically saying we don't condemn. I said racial.
Yeah, man. Even on it's all fun and games on Twitter and shit. If you lost some money, you get on there and say, man, this guy cost some money. It's all fun and games, but same thing, man. If you expecting this guy to really care about you losing money because he didn't score a touchdown or get so many yards, I guarantee you don't care.
Yeah. If you got a gambling problem, 1-800-GAMBLE. That's
Word.
all I will say.
Get help. Get help, man.
Down to the wire, 513 Sports and Spirits Fridays, man. Make sure you tap in with everything down to the wire, 513. Before we get to our gambling segment and our fantasy football picks, man, we love with the show, Sports Spirits, Colorado by 1,000,000. If you haven't heard, man, Colorado State's head coach, I'm gonna pull up his name so he can get the proper
Brett or some shit. What's his name?
He deserves. Jay Norville.
Jay Norville. My bad. I thought it was Brett.
Jay Norville came out. Was it yesterday?
Out of nowhere, too. Out of nowhere.
It was yesterday. Just made some comments, basically talking about Coach Prime, basically saying when he speaks to the media or when he speaks to adults, he takes his hat off and sunglasses off because that's what his mama taught him. Basically applying that Coach Prime has no home training. Bro, what the fuck does that got to do with anything?
I know one thing. Coach Prime took it personal.
Hey, I'm glad he did.
He took it personal.
Whole Colorado took it personal.
Hey, they're taking it personal. Like you said, like you see the title, Colorado by 1,000,000. I think it's going to get ugly. I'm going to be watching at 10 o'clock tomorrow. I'm kind of mad it's that late. I'm going to be watching at 10 o'clock tomorrow. I think it's on ESPN. I don't know what channel it's on. I'm going to be watching, though. Because I think they're mad. And it's the second week that they have taken something my coach has said. And last week, Matt Rule might not have said nothing directly about Deion. I think he was just speaking. I don't think he said nothing too disrespectful, honestly. But this week, you can't mistake this for anything else than what it was. He's talking about Deion and the way he handles himself.
Yeah.
As a football coach, as a man, basically. He came in his character as a man.
Right.
If I'm Deion, if I'm Shador, I'm Shiloh, I'm Travis, anybody on that team, I'm taking it upon myself to go out there and whoop this team's ass. Or by 50.
We killing. Yeah. Ain't no late in the game, ain't no taking the foot off the gas. Run this bitch up.
Yep. Run the score up. I don't care if you take his starters out and put the bench in. I don't care. We still scoring. Green light it. Long ball it. Do whatever we gotta do.
That's it, man.
Intercept it. Whatever we gotta do. It's over. Shut them down.
The comments really was just unnecessary and uncalled for out of nowhere. I mean, I get Colorado State. Colorado is a rivalry game. If you want to talk football, cool. But sunglasses and hats and interview, come on, bro.
That's coming at him as a man, like I said, and it's kind of racial profiling, if you want to be honest. You know, because I don't think he would have said that about a white coach if they were their hat and sunglasses still. I don't think he would have said that. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was a little bit racial behind it as well. And people are going to say, oh, everything's not black and white. It's not. But I think it's had a little bit of a racial edge to it as well, personally.
So I can't wait for the game. Can't wait for the game. Game day is there. The Rock is in Boulder. He's gonna be on game day tomorrow. Unc and Stephen A is back in Boulder, man. All the celebs about to be at the game tomorrow night. Like I said, I'm with you. Only thing is I'm mad to start at 10 o'clock. But that gives fans all day up in Boulder to
get ready.
Party, drink, take a nap, then go to the game.
Yeah. To get ready, man, because it's gonna be a show. So get the popcorn ready. Get your Prime shades from Blader. Was it Blender? I don't know what the frame company name is. Get your Prime shades on. Get them ready. Get your hat on. You see, we got our hats on already. We ready, man. So, let's go Colorado. I'm with you all the way, man. I hope they can keep this run going, man.
Yeah, man. Keep it going, man. I said before the season, I picked Coach Prime to at least finish with 6 wins, at least. So. Make it a bowl game. That's a successful season for them, especially in the first year. So, and looks like he's on his way to getting that.
Well on his way.
So yeah, game tomorrow night, 10 o'clock, ESPN. College game day is tomorrow morning, starting at 9 a.m. If you up, I believe Coach Prime will be on game day as well. So, make sure I tap in ESPN tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
We'll hit fantasy football before we hit our our parlays. I know that's probably what a lot of people is waiting for, especially after we hit last week.
After we hit last week, brother, hey, we called it, man. We said don't take our advice, if you got gambling problems or if you in a hole already. But hey, if you trying to, come up a little bit on some money, you got a little money to spare. We're not experts, but hey, listen to our picks, possibly take them.
3-0 last week is all I'm saying. So
that's all we got to say, man. This week gonna be tougher. We talk about off air, but we'll get to that in a little bit though.
But the week 2 fantasy football in NFL. I started off week 1 with a dub. Shout out to the Jets defense, man. That kicks punt return sealed it for me.
And OT, man. I was looking at y'all again. I said, OT about to lose. You came back and pulled it out, bro. So good job. It was a good win. My game was not as contested. I had a big win. But I was asleep though, man. I didn't take out Mark Andrews.
Oh,
I still got the dub. So hey, big dub too, man. Shout out to my whole squad. My whole squad bought out, man. Devontae Smith already bought out this week right for me too. So shout out to my squad, man. We go at it this week. So
yeah, hopefully my one move. I can't. He's gonna be in my starting lineup for sure the rest of the season now. But we both had one guy last night. You had Devontae Smith. I had TJ Hockenson.
And he balled out last night. I was sorry, bro.
They both balanced out. I'm up by 1 right now, but
yeah.
But the play that hurt me, I kept Jordan Addison on my bench again, which I hope that don't come back and cost me.
Yeah, F14 was nice, man. 14 was nice. I'm still a little iffy. Last week, a last minute decision. I started Garrett Wilson, thinking Aaron Rodgers was gonna play the whole game. He still ended up putting decent points up for him, but this week I'm kind of iffy if I'm gonna start him or not. So I don't know. And right now, I think Mark Andrews is here. He's still questionable right now. So, man, I got a backup tight end, but I don't know if I want to put him in. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. It's gonna be a good game between us this week. You got Brees Hall question. I think Brees Hall gonna play though. He played great last week too, man. First game back off injury.
Man.
Shout out Brees Hall. Played
balled out for
me.
Here's
the offense, honestly. Here's the offense.
Couldn't get in the end zone, but I'll take all those fantasy points. And honestly, almost solidified himself as like, hey, I need to be the starter.
Yeah.
I said, Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook coming in, but hey, this is my job. This my
thanks, Dalvin, but we'll need you for real. You can come here, right along, possibly for a ring or possibly for a ring with Aaron Rodgers, but yeah, man, shout out Brees Hall, man.
Yes, sir. So,
but yeah, big week for us this week, man. You got any sleepers this week?
Man, sleepers. I wouldn't really know if this is a sleeper. But I'm going Derek Carr this week against Carolina. I obviously didn't play good at all last week against Tennessee. Matter of fact, that game was boring.
That game was terrible.
He threw for over 305 yards and 1 touchdown, but that's what against a Tennessee defense against Ryan Tannehill. I expected more from Derek Carr last week. Still got the win though, but this week against Carolina, man, it's still honestly, it's really still too early to tell how good each defense is, how defenses are. But Derek Carr is my sleeper. It's my sleeper this week.
Good pick. My sleeper this week is only based off last week. I picked up this guy. Aaron Rodgers got hurt. I dropped Aaron Rodgers. He was my He was my starting quarterback, but he was on my squad. But if you got a decent quarterback is starter, but you don't have like a superstar starter quarterback, think about grabbing this guy. He's in our league, in our NFL draft or NFL app. He's only owned in like less than 40% of these rosters. Jordan Love had a great week last week, put up 29 points. I think surprised a lot of people last week. This week going up against the Falcons. Slightly better defense than they played last week. Last week they made it a rough time for who they play? Stroud, right? They played the Texans, right? Who they play? I think it was Texans.
Yeah, Baltimore played Texans.
Jesse Bates had like 2 picks.
Atlanta played Carolina.
I'm about to say it was one of the rookie quarterbacks.
Yeah,
Carolina. So their secondary is definitely tough. So it's going to be a tougher challenge for him. But right now, Atlanta is right now they're number 7 versus quarterbacks, only averaging 7 points for quarterbacks when they played against a rookie. So I think Jordan Love's going to have a good game. If you don't have him, if you need a quarterback, a second quarterback, third quarterback, I would definitely go pick him up as my sleeper for this week. Jordan Love.
Yeah, man, and honestly, just go back to my sleeper because I did when you said you brought up the Falcons game and that's who Carolina played last week. Look for Jamal Williams possibly as well as a play because last week Atlanta they ran all over Carolina.
Yeah,
like, just based
all
off
over.
just based off last week.
All over him.
Jamal Williams. I mean, I know he's not. I know he's not going to be the starter too much longer, especially with Alvin Kamara coming back. But if you look for a play, like I said, we're basing everything off of week 1.
Yeah,
Carolina is liable to give up the big run. So Jamal Williams could be a play as well.
Yep. I ain't mad at it, brother. I ain't mad at it.
Let's see. You got any people to stay away from?
Looking right now to see. Again, anybody on the Cardinals?
I'm gonna go this, and this is really probably kind of obvious, and I got one of their players, but anybody from the Jets, honestly, like Garrett Wilson, Brees Hall, they got one. Not only they got a tough matchup against Dallas, man, but you just like Zach Wilson. I need to see it before I put any of my offensive guys in there. Yes, Garrett Wilson caught that touchdown late in the game last week,
but he had to make a hell of a catch to do that shit, bro.
Man,
he had to make that play himself, basically.
Hell of a catch.
So yeah, good point.
Yes, Brees Hall had a huge game last week. Good man, this Dallas defense is different, man. Michael Parsons is scary, and like I said, now that teams know we're gearing up for a Zach Wilson led New York Jets team. I just need to see how good this offense is before I trust putting Brees Hall or Garrett Wilson or whoever you got for the Jets offense this week.
Just looking through, if I had to pick somebody this week that people are probably going to start heavily, I would say Stephon Diggs. After they had a rough week last week, Josh Allen can't be forcing balls to him. And I think last week, like that one pick he had, he forced it into Saquon not Saquon, and Stephon in double coverage. It was a terrible throw though, but
terrible.
It was an interception. So I might be a little iffy about starting him. If I'm who they playing this week? Vegas,
yeah.
Throwing double teams right at him, throwing 2 right at him instantly, get him frustrated, get him low targets in the first half. Halftime they're gonna go in and argue probably. Second half he's gonna be out the game. So I'll probably stay away from Stephon Diggs this week.
Okay. I like Zay Flowers this week going up against the Bengals. If Mark Andrews doesn't play, because last week, based off last week, Zay Flowers was Lamar's number 1 target.
Yeah.
Without Mark Andrews in there. So if Mark Andrews is out this week, and right now he's 50-50 to play, if Mark Andrews is out, get Zay Flowers in your lineup, because that's, as we've seen based off week 1, that's Lamar's favorite target.
Let's check Mark Andrews real quick and see what he's looking like for a second game in a row. He's questionable again right now.
They said he practiced though. He was
practiced today. Thursday he remained limited at Friday. They don't show up Friday yet, but yesterday he was limited again, man. So yeah, that's tough, man. I got him on my squad. I gotta figure out what I'm doing. Gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. Hot this week. The guy I got on my squad again. I got Tyreek Hill, man. I know I doubted you at the beginning of last year. I said I wasn't sure if you were gonna have a good year without Patrick Mahomes. You put me wrong, bro. You out here making Tua look like the best quarterback in the NFL, and he's doing other things too. He ain't throwing just to you, but you a big part of it. You a big part of it. Over half his yards was to you last week. Tyreek Hill is the man. So if you got him, obviously start him. But if you don't got him, try to get him, because he unguardable basically.
Tyreek Hill is scary, bro, and like he's the only person that's going to keep Justin Jefferson away from that triple crown, bro. Because Tyreek's numbers is
insane, man. Like what he can do in one game. Like even if he had a bad game, you come back the next game and have 2 games with the yards in one game easily. But I know Jettis can do that too. But he could definitely do that.
But the thing is with Miami though, they do play against Bill Belichick and that Patriot defense. One thing we know about Bill Belichick, he'll always have his defense ready. It's just
especially
about.
against Miami rivalry. So it's going to be a tough game.
But Tua is undefeated against. He's never lost to Bill Belichick. So I'm not saying the Patriots will win, but I don't think Tua will. It's safe to say Tua won't go for 466 yards this week against Bill Belichick and that defense.
I would say not. I would say if anything, he's going to make them choose other ways to try to beat him, other than letting them beat him in the air. They're going to try to take away the Tua Tyreek Hill connection. That'd be my first thing I'm taking away from him if I'm the Patriots. That has to be eliminated. Has to be.
That's gonna be tough, man. That speed. His speed is different.
Yeah,
it's gonna be tough though. But if anybody can do it, I think this is Bill Belichick.
Oh yeah, I think definitely he's Bill. He can definitely scheme together a good defense that can do it. Here he is. I can't find this guy. Is this the backup for Baltimore? Gus Edwards. Is he the backup?
Yeah, he's a starter right now. But
yeah, that's what I'll pick up if I'm anybody out there. If you're not running back, or running backs are scarce, so if you got a roster spot or somebody trying to drop, I'll pick up Gus Edwards. J.K. Dobbins got hurt again, 20 kilos. He's out for the whole season. I had him on my squad, so I'm kind of salty about that. But I think if you right now he's owned in 30% of these leagues, only starting 8% of the leagues. They gotta go somebody around than Lamar sometimes. So if you got spotty on your roster, pick up Gus Edwards.
I mean, hell, Baltimore's offensive line isn't as good as Cleveland, but hell, Nick Chubb ran all over the Bengals last week. So
yeah, I think he'll have a good game. I think Lamar will have a good game too against the Bengals, as he always does. He'd be killing the Bengals, man.
Man, this is first game back in Cincinnati since 18, since that one run. He's been hurt every other time. So.
Man, that's crazy. But yeah, it's gonna be if you guys Cincinnati defense, I won't start them this week. I would not start their defense this week. We have a tough time against any division rivals. The Pittsburgh Steelers, Baltimore Ravens, or the Cleveland Browns. We have a very tough time against those three teams. I know it for sure. Always tough games.
My potential bust for the week. George Pickens. I mean, I know Pittsburgh is not going to play a San Francisco type defense every week, but this week they got the Browns. Browns ain't too bad defensively themselves.
Nah, I think it's solid, bro.
You seen what they did? You seen what they did against Joe Burrow and the Bengals defense. Now, granted, I know if you want to say obviously Joe Burrow didn't play in the preseason, if you want to throw all that bullshit, all the excuses you want,
still Steve's got to play.
They defense is legit. Myles Garrett is still him. Denzel Ward is still that guy.
Yeah.
And I'm still not a believer in Kenny Pickett. So start your own risk, George Pickens.
If I had to say, I would kind of agree with you with the team. I would say Najee Harris. Started him last week. He didn't have a good week. Could say he's due for a good week. Like you said though, that Cleveland Browns defensive line is nothing to play with. Unless they can get some checkdowns to him, I don't see him being able to get good yardage running the ball from scrimmage.
Yeah, it's not good. So and this is weird. We got 2 Monday night games this week, 2 Monday night football games this week. But I guess I kind of get it, but I kind of don't. I mean, because Carolina and New Orleans is the first one, which that game probably ain't gonna get a lot of views. But the second one is Cleveland and Pittsburgh. So that'll probably be the most.
What time are the games? Are they back to back?
No,
right? Are they on the same time? Sometimes on the same time.
They're going to be on at the same times.
Oh.
Carolina and New Orleans kick off at 7:15, then Cleveland, Pittsburgh 8:15. So games will be on at the same time.
NFL. What's going on? Yeah, think about this. If y'all gonna do this, y'all should have did one East Coast game and a West Coast game. So the next game at like 10 o'clock or some shit. What are y'all doing? Or at least like maybe 9. Start the first game at like
7:30.
7 on the nose. It gotta be like early, like because the first game, second game gotta start at like 10. The games be on like 3 hours these days. What are y'all doing? That makes no sense to me
at all.
You're just taking away your viewership from Monday Night Football, which they had the biggest viewership of all time last Monday. So shout out to NFL Yeah,
Well, ESPN, they're still gonna get it because both games are on ESPN, so all ESPN networks. So ESPN is getting the ratings no matter what.
ESPN is a good thing. Yeah, they just adding on. They just adding on, man. I didn't know that, Sam.
Yeah, one's on ABC, the other's on ESPN too. So it's like ESPN's getting all the ratings regardless.
They just spreading out a little bit.
But yeah,
more proud to them, man.
But that's all the fancy advice I got this week. Like I said, we'll get a little bit more depth as soon as later the season goes on. Right now, it's still only 1 week. Still kind of filling these teams out for sure.
Not a lot to go off of just yet, but hey, we had some good picks last week.
Yeah, hopefully I know it's late now. Hopefully you have some guys in last night's game, especially T.J. Hockenson, Devontae Adams. Hell, maybe Jalen Hurts. Which I know I doubt people had DeAndre Swift because he wasn't expected to start, but DeAndre Swift balled last night.
He did.
He should have had more than one touchdown, honestly. But Jalen Hurts, they kept doing that bullshit sneak.
Man, they kept doing that bullshit sneak, bro. Just they got down. I remember the first touchdown, the first catch that Devontae Smith called. I was like, dang, he got a touchdown. He got right there. He's gonna run it in. And of course, they ran it in.
Right.
Every time he got right there at the end zone, he ran it in. With Jalen Hurts. Ain't good running running backs with Jalen Hurts. Like, bro, you owe me some money, bro. You owe me some millions, man.
Just stealing touchdowns.
Stealing all my touchdowns, bro. Like, damn, you quarterback or running back, bro.
Right.
Nah, shout out to this Eagles though, man.
It's the Lindell White effect.
Yeah. Shout out to the Eagles though, man. Started the season 2-0, even though it was 2 ugly wins. Honestly, they ain't playing up to par or to where they played last year. Like last year, if you look at the first half of the season, they were lights out. They looked like they were, a well-oiled machine through the season.
Mm-hmm.
This year, they ain't starting out so hot, but they still winning games. All that really matters, honestly.
Yeah. NFL, win by any means necessary. That's all that matters.
Honestly, winning these ugly games is going to build them character for when they do get later in the season when you got some injuries possibly, or they got some adversity. They're facing adversity. It's going to help them be able to push through those times.
Facts. Down to the wire, 513 Sports and Spirits Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope y'all already started y'all weekend off right.
Spirits up.
Yeah, spirits up. Now it's becoming quickly one of my favorite segments of the week, based off what we did last week. But our Down to the Wire 513 parlay picks for the weekend.
A new segment we're doing here on Down to the Wire 513 this season.
Yes, but we're off to a very, very hot start. We told you last week, Colorado -3, take that. We had the Colts, Jacksonville covering the spread against the Colts, and then we had Ravens covering the spread against Houston. All 3 hit. If you listen to us, you're a little wealthier this week.
You got a little money in your pocket, man. We got you a little drinking money for this weekend. If you listen to us last week, like we said, that we're not betting experts. So if you do listen to us, you don't win. Don't come trying to find us. We told you
don't slide in the DMs. Because we'll respond back and shit. We ain't about to just let you slide. But
yeah, we one of those. We gonna respond back to you first off. We ain't one of them. We're not corporate. We don't care. We ain't got no bosses. We don't care.
But like I said, we're not experts. We're just giving, friendly, fun advice. So
yeah, it's fun times for us. If you ain't got money to be betting, don't be betting. If you got a gambling problem, 1-800 gambling. Is that what it is?
1-800 gamble. Yep.
1-800 gamble. Make sure you call them, get you some help. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you need help, get help.
Yeah. So I think I had a thought in my head and I forgot. It left my mind that quick. Damn. Maybe we need to put the spirit down. Put the spirits down a little bit.
I can start with the picks though. You want to start with some picks?
Yeah. We going and that. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Hey, DraftKings, FanDuel, Bet360, anybody out there? Hey,
hit us up, yo. Hit us up. You can have your logo somewhere on the screen right now. We can be shouting you out, reading the whole little ad read for you right now before we do these picks.
Give us a promo code.
Yeah, we can be driving people to your betting site. But till then, we're gonna say, wherever y'all want to go, put these bets on that. Y'all go put these bets on. We know, like Doc said on the episode on Wednesday night, if you go on, what did he say? If you go on, you wrote it down. One of the sites, if you go, you get a free jersey. Is it Fanatics?
Yeah.
Bet Fanatics. Go make you a new account. Get you an email. If you gotta make a new one, make a new one. We ain't gotta say, you ain't gotta tell them all that. Make you a new email, sign up. He said $50 you put in, so $50.
$50, yeah,
Put in
$50.
50, you get a free $150 jersey. So make sure you do that. Shout out to Fanatic. Shout out is it Jeff Rubin, I think his name is. I forget his name. Owner of the Sixers.
Mark Rubin?
One of the Rubins.
Owner of the
Sixers. Well, I think he sold it, but dude had all white parties in the summertime. You see what maybe no mad meat meal. You see them niggas at go on there, make you an account, put $50 in, get you a free $150 jersey, man. Shout out Doc for letting us know about that.
Facts, big facts. But yeah, you can go and get it started off.
We're gonna start out with these bets. We're gonna start out in WNBA tonight. I think this is Friday night. I think it's tonight. We got the Liberty versus the Mystics right now. The Liberty are 10.5-point favorites. This is gonna be a blowout. So I will go in and put big money on the Liberty to cover that spread.
Game tips off 7:30, so you got 26 minutes. So you better go
do that now. Go do that now.
Better go and do it right now. Look, it's funny. I'm actually on the side. I was looking at some WNBA games myself, like Reds was. But I'm gonna go college football. I'm gonna go tomorrow. We're gonna go early. We're gonna go noon kickoff tomorrow. It's just a money line pick. Kansas State on the road at Missouri. We're just going Kansas State straight up minus 180. We're just taking Kansas State straight up money line. That's all we're doing.
I like that. Let's go. Sheesh, man. Damn, I'm 23.5-point favorite. I'll put Colorado money line. I think that's a safe bet.
Yeah, but this is not part of the parlay. I'm taking Colorado to cover. What that coach been talking. Hey.
I was gonna say cover, but 23.5, that's big, man. That's a big ass.
After what that coach been talking.
I think they said to get them by at least probably 40. I think. But I would just say it's a safe bet to do money line. Like T said though, hey, if you feeling it, put on the points.
That's me. That is me. That's not part of Down to Wire 513.
So
that's just me.
So Down to Wire first, you're gonna say we're gonna say Colorado money line. It's definitely a safe bet. Let's take these NFL bets out.
Yeah, odds is ridiculous. So you're probably not gonna win that much on it, but hey, that's safe bet.
Safe bet. Look at these NFL. It's some tight games this week as far as the point spreads go, man. I was talking off here. I don't know how you feel about this Bills Raiders game. I think it's either gonna be a close game or a blowout. So I think either the Raiders gonna keep it close, cover the spread, or I think the Bills gonna cover their spread at 8.5.
Are we throwing it? You throwing it on there, or you just
throwing it out there for your opinion? What you think? Okay. I don't know.
If I had to pick, I would take the Bills to cover. I think that's gonna come down. So I will probably wait. I'll probably wait just a little bit, but by Sunday I think that'll be down.
Yeah, I was gonna say somewhere down to 6.5, 7. Yeah, I think they'll cover it. I think the Bills are gonna bounce back this week. I know I said don't pick up Stephon Diggs. I don't think he might not have a big game. I think they're gonna have a big game as far as offense goes. He might not get that many targets, touches. So he's still gonna be mad. But I think they're gonna be able to at least win by like 2 touchdowns, probably.
I'm going with the Colts this week. They're getting right now. They're +1. They're +1 on the road against Houston. I mean, both rookie quarterbacks, but overall, I think Indy just has a better overall team.
They do got a better. Their O line is solid. They just don't be putting it together for real. The O line they got some good parts on the O line.
So I'll throw Indy. +1 on there on the parlay.
All right, so let's do Buffalo on there, -8.5, and let's do the Indy +1.
So right now we're at 4. We good right now. We're at +9 or +982 with the 4 we got right now.
You want to call it there, or you want to throw this? I'm feeling this. I'm kind of feeling this Brown Steelers game. I know it's a in division game. It can be a close one. I'm kind of feeling the Browns on that one though, but in Pittsburgh, I don't know. I'm confident about throwing on there. We got 4. I think we go with 4.
Yeah, I was thinking about throwing this Green Bay on here plus 1.5 on the road against Atlanta, and this is just based off of I think last week against Carolina, obviously rookie quarterback, Dez Ritter didn't have to do too much against Jair Alexander and Green Bay's defense. Dez Ritter's got to do a little bit more.
I think Jordan Love is better than people think he's low key a stud, bro. Like if you watch the games, man, he low key got all the throws.
So, do we? That's one. Do we want to add? Want to add that one more? Add that on there and just call it.
Man, cuz when he mad at us, let's add it. He gonna be mad at us. He called me last night, calling back in. We gotta talk, cuz playing phone tag.
All right, we're done. So right now we have a. Depending on what time you see it, because right now, as I said, we got a WNBA game on here that's about to kick off at 7:30. So, but right now at a 7:08 Friday p.m. we have a 5-game parlay. Kansas State money line, Liberty covering the spread, 10 covering 10, Colts +1 on the road, Bills covering 8.5 right now, and Packers +1.5 on the road. That's plus 2009. You throw $10 on there, you get $200. You win 210.
That's a good little bet right there. Even in, like I said, like we said, we're not experts, so if you don't win, but hey, it's $10. Or we put 5 on there and still walk away with 100.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And if you're late to the party and you miss the WNBA game,
go on 4.
You're still odds are still plus 1,005. So $10 to get you 110. So.
Hey man, we ain't sharks, but listen to us, y'all.
I threw a little bit down last week on 3, so I'm gonna throw a little bit. I'm gonna throw a little bit down.
Throw a little bit of profit on there. I feel it might throw a little bit down on this, man.
And just see, man. Hey, $10 for 210. I'll take it.
Right? Why not?
I'll take it. So
why not?
Those are our down to the wire 513 picks. Like I said, we will definitely let y'all know how we do next week. Once the picks are made, once everything has concluded, but I feel pretty good. Only one that's really iffy for me, like I said, is that Buffalo one, because you just don't know which Buffalo team you're about to get.
You don't know what's gonna show up, and they on the road, so but they're at home, right?
They're home. They're home.
Yeah, this should be easy, man. But hey, like you said, we don't know what's gonna show up. We don't know if Josh Allen's gonna go out there and throw 4 picks.
Mm-hmm.
Fumble sometimes. Who fucking knows, man? He turns the ball over a lot.
A lot.
Fucking a lot.
Hey,
it's alarming, bro. It's alarming. I'm watching the game like, what is wrong with this nigga, man? He's like the most talented player that I've seen. You're just like, oh, fuck it. Throw it up there. Fuck it. Somebody get it. Oh, other team got it. Oh, well.
He said Diggs out there somewhere.
Man, somebody down there, either Diggs or somebody on the other team. Somebody got you. They won't hit the grass.
Man.
Like, damn, bro. Those are your teammates. That's my guy, though, man. Shout out Josh Allen.
But yeah, those are our picks for the week. So we'll let y'all know on Wednesday how we do, or you'll know how you do once your ticket either cashes or fails by Sunday. So you'll know.
Yeah.
All right, and last thing, by the way, we mentioned WNBA, man. Make sure I tap into the WNBA playoffs. According to the WNBA, man, I just seen it right before we got on here, man. This season, regular season has been the highest rated season. Most watched season in 21 years for WNBA. So
been telling them, man, we need to be advisors still for the WNBA, still ambassadors, advisors, however you want to call it. But still, you've been telling them if you put it on the channel at the right time, people will watch.
Viewership is up 21% over the last year. And it says attendance. It says league's average attendance this year was 6,615.
Not bad, man.
That's the highest since 2018. So
that's the average for league wide. So that's even the shitty teams or teams that's like in shitty places. Like, no offense, Connecticut. Not sure if it's that shitty there, but it's definitely not LA. You know, places like that, you know, are getting average fans 6,000 fans. That's big, man.
Indiana,
so, I mean, yeah, that's a pretty big basketball state though. But still, for women's sports, it's not WNBA wise. They weren't getting any no ticket sales. So, the fact that we got an average, you know, 10 to 6,000 that's huge, man. So shout out to the league, shout out to the commissioner, shout out to the players, man.
We should I'm with you though. The expansion is definitely coming. I'm with you though. We need to be the ambassadors. We need to take over the damn marketing team.
Yeah, man, hit us up, man. I got a WNBA hoodie. Wifey just bought me for my birthday. I'm gonna wear that next time. I should have worn that today. It's great. I should have worn that shit on the stream. Shout out WNBA, man. We support y'all. Fuck with us, man. And WNBA and the betting companies, man. Fuck with us.
It's all. Put the game on ESPN during the summer. Like I said, some weeks it had fucking cornhole on ESPN. It's like
man. I watched that too. It'd be live too. So I ain't trying to diss them. We ain't trying to diss them. It'll be live. You know, to the what they call the I forget what the league called, the ACR or some shit. They sponsored by Bush Beans. No, but shout out to Cornhole League.
Shout out Bush Beans though.
Shout out to the Cornhole. Y'all want to sponsor us too, Bush Beans? Hit us up. We got a logo up here too. But nah, man. Put the games on the right channels, the right times. You will get eyes on the games.
Facts. Game tonight, like I said, 7:30. Liberty, Mystics at Liberty, first round of playoffs, and then at 9:30 tonight, Dream at Wings. So
yes, sir. Shout out to Aces, man. You got to start out on the right foot. 1-0, baby. Big blowout, baby.
Yeah, Minnesota. Yeah, Minnesota. I'm disappointed. Yeah, y'all cost me, man. I expect y'all to cover against Connecticut. Y'all got popped by 30.
Yeah, that's ugly.
Yeah.
Better sweep these niggas on our side, man. Better sweep them. We got the brooms sweeping these niggas on our side, man. We ain't playing. You're not playing.
Hopefully, Kansas Park comes back too, man. Hopefully.
Yeah. We're not playing. We're not playing. Trying to repeat, man.
College football, man. Picks of the week, man. It's not a lot. It's not a lot of is no like top 25 matchups this week. So.
Yeah, this week is kind of dead. College football, man.
I think it's still a good matchup. It's just some teams aren't ranked. Like I think one of the games we'll pick right now. Noon kickoff tomorrow. LSU at Mississippi State.
I like that one. I like that game. I think that'll be a good game. You hear about the now? Which one is Mississippi State? That's Lane Kiffin, right?
No, Lane Kiffin's Ole Miss.
Ole Miss. You hear about that shit going on there?
Nah, I ain't hear nothing what's going on with
one of the players. I forget his name, so forgive me. One of the players I saw on ESPN this morning. He is first off he went to me when Lane Kiffin recorded me, and Lane Kiffin told him he used some slurs first off on this recording, and told the player he's kicked off the team. The player is suing them, seeking $40 million in damages. But the school reports that what's the guy's name?
DeSanto Rollins.
I'm about to say something cool with DeSanto Rollins. The school reports that he has not been terminated from the team, that he's still a student, he's still on the team. He's suing them, saying he's not on the team. On the recording, they said Lane Kiffin says he's not on the team no more, and he called him kind of slurs. I don't know what's going on there. But that on top of what's going on in Michigan State, college football, man, what's going on? Get your shit together.
Oh, Michigan State is wild, man, and that's a brother up at Michigan State, Mel Tucker, man. But if he did it, hey, he throw the book at him. Shouldn't
get
be
him out of there. Get him out of there. Get him the fuck out of there. If he did that shit, it's disgusting. And if he did it, he's fucking stupid. He's doing it to the lady who's hired there to stop that kind of shit. You're doing it. Like, what are you doing, bro? Fucking idiot. But yeah, Lane Kiffin, if you did this shit, bro, you're a piece of shit too.
Exactly.
If you did this shit, bro, you're gonna get fired. You're gonna probably you're already getting sued. He's suing the university and Lane Kiffin. So if this comes out to be true, he has you on recording. So it's gonna be put up or shut up pretty soon here.
Shit.
If that shit's true, man, I have to bring it up. I know I have to bring that shit up.
That's a lot of piece of shit humans going on in the world, man. Kevin Porter Jr., bro.
Man, what he did, allegedly, what he's alleged to have done. If you don't know, he was dating Kaiser Gondrachek. I think it's how you say her last name. Apparently, they were staying in a hotel in New York. He wasn't back at the hotel at the time. I guess they agreed he'd be back, and she locked him out the hotel room. Apparently, he got in there somehow. He probably went downstairs, got a key. Got in, she was sleeping, started punching her in the face, strangling her, and basically beating her ass. Allegedly, this is what she said. He didn't stop until she was able to get up and physically run out the hotel room, run down the hotel room, screaming for help. Police get there. She has a cut over her eye, a broken bone in her neck. I think a broken vertebrae in her neck. They question her, investigate, take him out of cuffs. So take how you want to take it. It's alleged right now. I'm gonna take it as it's probably true. The fact that he got taken away in cuffs. Not saying she didn't do anything to provoke him doing this. You can't do this kind of shit, bro. This is disgusting, despicable. He should be kicked out of the league, kicked off the team. I know the Rockets can't do anything right now, but as soon as they can, are able to punish him, throw him off the team, throw him off the league, man. This is disgusting.
Especially if all she did was lock your ass out of the hotel room, bro. You make millions of dollars. Get your ass in the fucking other hotel room.
Get another room, bro.
Bro, I swear, bro, and this is just not with him, bro. Man, bro, our egos as men, bro, fucking too fucking prideful.
It's ridiculous. I don't know if it's just when I was younger, I was a little too high headed as well, but I would never do anything like that. That's just ridiculous, bro.
All because you locked me out of my hotel room. That's not, it's fucking crazy, bro.
Ridiculous, man. I understand being upset and having a temper and getting upset, being mad and shit, but certain things
where you gotta put your hands on them.
Man. Yeah, you just don't do. Even if she was to hit you, just fucking walk away, bro. Like, defend yourself, you gotta defend yourself, but at that point, defend yourself to be able to walk away. Just walk the fuck away. Ain't nothing's gonna be that important or that worth it over to do this, to put your life at risk, put your career at risk, to put your livelihood at risk.
Yeah.
You probably everybody state you probably take care of your family too, your whole family probably. So now you're putting all of them at risk as well. It's not worth it. It never is worth it. Over a girl or over your emotions. It's not worth it.
Facts. All right, real quick about college football. A few college football picks. LSU at Mississippi State. I think LSU will win, but I like Mississippi State to cover the 9.5 spread right now.
I like that game. I like the same time, Saturday noon kickoff. I like the Kansas State and Missouri game.
Mm-hmm. That's part of our parlays for sure.
It gotta be a good one.
7 o'clock tomorrow night, ESPN rivalry game. Tennessee at Florida. That's gonna be a good one. Will be a great game. Tune in and check that out for sure. ESPN.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. I ain't seen none of those catching my eye on here.
Yeah, just some games that I would say will have the potential to be entertaining. Just scrolling down here in the schedule, Louisville at Indiana. Obviously, we know how close those two schools are together, so it won't be. It's basically a neutral site game. If you just want to watch a top prospect against a good school, Minnesota at North Carolina, Drake May. Man, North Carolina, man, they struggled last week against Appalachian State. They got the win, but Appalachian State, man, gave them a lot of fits. So
not a good look.
Coming back this week against a tough Big Ten opponent in Minnesota. This could be an upset.
Spread. They're only 6.5 point favorites. Only 6.5 point favorites, so it's not a huge way their way, man. So it could be a close game. Like you said, the Louisville Indiana game's gonna be a good game.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I know it's 10.5 point spread, but I think it's closer than that.
Yeah, and then just scrolling down here, man.
Penn State, Illinois might be a good one too. I know it's 14.5 point spread, but might turn out to be an entertaining game at least.
BYU at Arkansas. That was a high scoring game last year. BYU's going back to Arkansas this year. That should be a entertaining football game as well. So it's and the back. I forgot about the backyard brawl. Both of these teams are they expect to have down years, but Pittsburgh and West Virginia, two bad schools. Old Big East.
Ooh, I ain't see this one. I like this one too. Virginia Tech at Rutgers.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Close one.
3:30.
Oh yeah, I ain't see. I had to extend this. I ain't see all the other games. I only saw like 10. Like, where the fuck are the other games at? I'm like, he's talking about hell other games. I ain't see these games on here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see hella more games now. Okay. I'm looking like, hold on, I don't see that game. We talking about is that next week? Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, it's kind of the die down week for college football before most teams getting the conference play next week.
Yeah. Any takes on y'all? Old Stomach Ground versus number 2 Michigan in the country right now?
Bowling Green. They get their ass. They're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. But
Think they're gonna be able to cover the spread right now? The spread's like 40.
they will cover the 40.
It's like fucking 40 right now.
They cover 40.
Crazy, man. God damn, where's the respect? Jeez, OP. I mean, I guess Michigan is number 2, so I guess it's like I get it, but sheesh.
Bowling, who has a better shot of covering? Bowling Green at Michigan or South Florida, or Alabama at South Florida?
I'll give y'all a better chance. I'll give y'all a better chance.
By the way,
Bama should be pissed.
Oh yeah,
and they gotta actually show out. They gotta show out all the rest of the season to actually get back in good standing with the community. They gotta show out.
Well,
like games they should win. They gotta win by a lot.
They starting out by showing out, but they mentioned their quarterback Milroe, so he's not a quarterback no more. He got benched this week. So
I heard you talking on the show Wednesday. You wasn't sold on him, so I guess Nick's feel the same way. I guess he feel the same way. He must be watching the show and say, "You know what, T, you right, man. Come sit next to me. Hold this clipboard, nigga."
I hate to say it. I mean, that's why they lost. They didn't have a quarterback. So.
Yeah, I watched that game and he was not impressive, man. He couldn't make simple throws, and he was like I said, like he would say, he athletic. He got the athleticism to be what they want, like the prototypical Alabama quarterback. But he ain't got the throwing ability to make the throws yet. Maybe he'll get that, maybe develop that. But right now, he ain't got it.
He ain't got it. So
yeah,
hopefully, man, you take this benching and add it to motivation for you to get better. And hey, stay ready because you're always one injury away from getting that job back. So stay ready.
And even if you're not, transfer portal is a motherfucker these days, man. Look at Jalen Hurts. Look at him now. One of the highest paid players ever in NFL history. So shit, just being benched don't mean shit, man. You might get the fire you need.
And hell, I said Alabama doesn't win. They won that. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they won with Tua, right? Or no, they lost in the championship game, didn't they?
I know they won the first year where Hurts got benched for Tua against Georgia. Yeah. But I think the next year they lost.
I don't remember.
But anyway, I was thinking of the SEC championship game. Tua got hurt. Hurt had to come in. He had those two.
Came back in, balled out, man. He came back in like, all right, yeah, this guy. That's when I kind of knew, all right, this guy, he got what it takes to be at least make an NFL, at least be a starting quarterback, at least. No matter what he decides to do with his college career, I don't know if he decided to stay there or he ended up transferring to Oklahoma, right? Is that where he went?
Yep, Oklahoma. Yep.
Yeah, he ended up transferring, but still. And he got to the NFL, and I look at him, man. He's runner-up MVP last year. It took him a while to come into his own, but he's coming to his own.
Yeah, facts.
Look at rid of him, but he did it. It took him a couple of years, but it happened.
Look at both of them. Like I said, Jalen Hurts, one of the highest paid quarterbacks. Tua is not too far out.
Yeah, Tua out there balling, man. Shout out to Tua, man. That was my big takeout if I was on the show Wednesday. I was going to shout out to Tua, man. Man, he's impressive, bro. When he healthy, they are impressive, bro.
I was saying he can play. The thing is just he has to stay healthy.
Yeah, long ball looked better this year. Last year, the long ball, like, it was kind of like he was kind of short arming it. This year, it looked a little better. Like guys ain't got to slow down to catch it. They can keep running and try and kind of get it there. Still got some work to do.
Bulked up a little.
Looking better than it looked last year. Beginning of last year, they played the Bengals. He was the one Tyreek had to slow down and catch that shit. Like, all right, you got to get better at that shit, bro. He's so open. It worked out. He was so open, so it worked. But this year, he definitely, the long ball better. Hopefully, he stay healthy. Hopefully, he don't get no concussions. And hopefully, they can make a big run this year, man. It might be a new year for the AFC. It might be two new teams fighting for championship this year.
That's facts. And Miami is definitely a team that can fight for the.
Yeah, after watching the first week, bro, I'm thinking Miami and I said Jacksonville already. I'm thinking those two teams right now. I don't know if how it works out. They can meet. I suck at the divisions and shit. I don't know who in what division.
You know, they can both meet.
Championship.
Jacksonville in AFC South. Miami's AFC East.
It's possible right now. Of course, everybody is saying Bengals, Chiefs, Bills, or Jets. Not no more for Jets, but everybody's saying that, of course, the Bengals and Chiefs. But both of those started out 0-1, not looking too hot. And you got the Miami Dolphins coming out like they started out like they looked last year when Tua was healthy. Calvin really looking great for the Jaguars. So
they got a big game.
In Florida, man, it's looking like we was right about that. Okay, you should show up on those teams in Florida.
Hey, Jacksonville got a big game this week against Kansas City. That's a game. I don't think that's the game of the week. That's the game of the week. So hopefully Jacksonville, man, that they show up to play and that they show that they will be contenders this year in the AFC.
Yes, sir.
We shall see. So, man, this has been Down to the Wire 513, man. We appreciate y'all tapping in with us, man. As always, like I said, we get on here talk our shit. You usually a little shorter than this, but good conversation, man. You never know how long we'll go. So
Never know, man. It's beginning of the season, so we got a lot to talk about right now.
and get ready because once the NBA pick back up,
it's gonna be 2 hours each show, man. I was on for an hour and 40 on Wednesday. It's gonna be an hour and 40 on Wednesday, hour and a half on Fridays. Shit, might have to come in just some other shows too, man. Shit, we got fight night still happening, so we're gonna do fight watch party still, y'all. Shout out to everybody who came in for the Izzy watch party too, man. It wasn't as popping as other watch parties we had so far, but hey, it still went up, man. Shout out to everybody who came in and watched and tapped in for that, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm not sure what the next fight party is going to be. I know it's a UFC fight this week.
Yeah, I don't know who it is. So he might tap in for that one, man, depending on how we feeling, depending on who it is. Sorry, my guy Izzy took an L, but hey, it happens.
Hey, we may have to tap in for that Coach Prime game. It's Prime time.
10 o'clock. Hey, I'm definitely be at the crib not doing shit at 10 o'clock. So 12 o'clock games be a little rough. I might be at the grocery store or doing some shit. But 10 o'clock game, I'm definitely going to be here not doing shit. Because I'm glad when it get dark. I don't do shit at night. I be chilling. So, hey, never know. Stay tuned, y'all. Like we always say, hit the bell. If you're on YouTube, hit the bell so you're notified. If you're on Facebook or Twitter, follow us. You'll definitely get notified when we go live or we post some new content, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's all social media right there. My brother handled the work for me. So all I gotta do is put a bow on this, man. For this been down to the wire. 513 Sports and Spirits Friday. Appreciate y'all tapping in with us as always. For the good brother Josh Doc Evans, who's out having a good spirit right now. We are. 5-man ran. The Chamberlain has been down to the wire. 513 Sports and Spirits Friday. Y'all have a safe, blessed weekend. Enjoy week 2 in the NFL. Enjoy week 3 of college football. Enjoy WNBA playoffs.
Get them bets in, y'all. Get them bets in.
Enjoy it, man. The rest of MLB says, let's go Reds, man. Got a big season.
Yeah, let's go, man. We tied up for the last spot right now, so we for the wild card. Let's go. Got to get in them playoffs, man. Y'all get them bets in. Stay safe out there. Pull up, man.
Yes, sir. We'll catch y'all when we see y'all, man. We